Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Herblore and I want to make a quick guide on the Herblore minigame that came out today. Normally I don't really like to make day one guides because we don't really have, we haven't figured out everything on day one, of course, and the guides that always come out are pretty bare bones and usually kind of wrong. But I do want to make this video to say that I really liked the minigame at first already, and I feel the need to say that this minigame is pretty well balanced at the moment, and I hear a lot of people having negative feedback, and I don't think we should update and change things based on half a day of experience, because we haven't figured out everything. So if we start buffing and nerfing shit already, then yeah, that's just gonna make it worse for the EHP for the Iron Man and UAM landscape. So I would like to make this video now and say don't change anything before we figure everything out. But you guys came here for some explanation. But this place is on Eldarin, which is a new island. You can go here with the fairy ring CKQ, the code I believe, and then run over here to go down into the dungeon sign with the minigame, or you can take the Quetzal from here as well, or move your house. That's what I did. I just moved my house here and just ran southwest. But in here you want to break down the herbs that you have. The herbs I think are best to use for Iron Man would be Herlanders or Terramin to create the Mox paste. You want to use either Toadflax or Avantos to create the Lie. I've heard people also say Snapdragon is pretty good, because the secondary for Snapdragon is kind of slow to get, so maybe that one is also valuable and you get a lot of paste from them. And then for the Lie, I think Dwarfweed is probably going to be the best one, since collecting Zamorak wines is usually not most people's favorite activity to do. But you can just get the herbs. They have to be unnoted and clean. You can also use unfinished potions, and then just you use them on the machine. You can spam click this, and you just do that until you have a bunch of these things stored up. And you can actually already calculate out how many you would need to unlock certain rewards, because they already say how many you need, and they actually translate over 1-to-1 with the amount you have in your inventory here. Something I forgot to mention is that there is Herblore level requirements to this minigame. You need level 60 to at least start doing this, but I would not recommend you start at level 60, because you can only make the 3 basic ones, and then all of the things are just going to be grayed out, and you these ones you just can't make yet. And actually, since the rewards require so many of the red reward thingies to buy them, and you can only make the double and triple red ones at level 80 to 86. It's actually kind of bad to do this pre-level 80, or I would even say pre-level 84 or 86, since you're just going to be spending so much time longer here to get the red points if you can't make the ones that actually give the red points. So I'm not sure if that's going to get changed in the future, but the Herblore level requirement is kind of a fake requirement, because you kind of need the higher levels to actually get the rewards, and you can only use the secondary pouch at level 81 as well. And let's actually look at the rewards before we dive into the minigame, so you know what to buy and not to buy or go for. Potion packs, terrible. Don't buy them. They actually give 10 potions or some shit, and you get super anti-poison and that kind of stuff from them, so it's not good. The goggles are definitely a nice item to get for irons, because you have to collect 10% less secondaries when you're making your normal potions again. Outfit is cosmetic, and the pouch will be also very helpful for irons to collect secondaries, and also probably make Herblore a lot more AFK if you can fill this thing from the bank and that kind of stuff. But we don't know that yet, because I don't know, not many people actually have this thing, I feel because it is very slow to get the reward right now. Potion storage is, it's nice to save some bank space. And the pre-pot device is super expensive. I don't think there's a single one in the game yet, because most people probably just haven't played enough to actually get this thing, but again, like these, I feel like the thing to change from this is the reward space. In a way to lower these a little bit, because they definitely take a very long time to get. And then we have the Alchemist Amulet, which is definitely like decent. Like it, I think it has a buffed percentage rates compared to the normal Amulet of Chemistry, and you can like store Amulet of Chemistries in this to like give it more charges. So it's actually not that bad of an item, I think, for Irons to use this one to get some more potions out of their herbs when they're doing Herblore normally again. And also the secondary is very expensive right now. You can maybe get like 20 to 30 of these per hour of doing this minigame, so yeah, that's also not great. And this is the only source where you can get Aldarium right now. Alright, now that you have heard me yap about all the rewards and you have stacked up your paste, it's time to dive into the minigame. What you can do first is search this bookcase to get the book if you want to like see what all the combinations mean. But I have a different like way of figuring out what to use to get like the correct mixes. But it's still helpful to have this on you, so this bookcase you can get it. But let's move over here. Alright, here we have the place where the magic happens. What you want to do probably is, well, first actually you want to deposit your paste into the hopper here. The cap is 300 at the moment, should probably be a little bit higher because it's pretty annoying if you just suddenly run out of one of the ingredients. I don't really see the reason why it is 300 right now, but yeah, just the hopper is right there. But you can see that I have marked these things, so if you want to do that as well, so you can actually see which color or like which paste is like the corresponding lever, get a plugin called Object Marker, and then you can like mark the object and give it a nice color. I would say just make them the color of the ones they actually are, like blue for Mox, Aga, green, and Lai red, so you know like which one is which. And then we have in the top left, we have all the potion orders there are. It doesn't matter which one you make, you just wanna like make one you like can see quickly, which one you know which ingredients there need to be in here. But the little trick I will tell you here, like let's say we wanna make the Mystic Mana Amalgam. It starts with an M in the first word, and there's another M, and here's an A. So what you can do is, just the first one stands for Mox, Mox, Aga here. So this one is blue, blue, green. It doesn't matter what the order is. You can also do like blue, green, blue. But yeah, that's the combination one to make for this first one. And this one is MMM, so that is just triple blue for that one. And Marley's Moonlight is MML, which means 2 blues and then the red one as the L. And there's actually this picture where it shows all the combinations with the colors. So just look at the letters of the words and then you can figure it out. It will take some time to like learn this, but once you like done this for like an hour or two, you'll definitely like pick this up super quickly and just can do it without thinking too much. But I'm sure there will be a plugin in like the next week that will just remove the thinking. But for now, this is a very good strategy to do this. And then next to the mixer, we have the mixing vessel here, and that's when you want to like collect your little thing. So we have a Marley's Moonlight here. Then next to the thing you made, there's these icons, and they correspond to these 3 machines. So this one says crystallize. You can also open the book to like see what the icons mean. That is this machine. And then we have the... Actually, let's make all 3 here. Let's make this one as well, so we can showcase all the machines. Alright, now we have all 3. You normally wouldn't like want to do this, but for like, you just want to do like one by one, but I'll just show all the machines like quickly. So let's start with the Marley's Moonlight. It always prioritizes the first one in your inventory, by the way, which one it's going to use in a machine. And we need to use this machine. And for this machine, I have this plugin here called Visual Metronome, and you want to set it to 5 tick. Because what you can do with this little machine is you can save some time and get some extra Herblore XP if you do the mechanic correctly. And what you want to do is, like, after you have interacted with this thing, you have you need to like click again after 5 ticks to like skip the cycle a little bit. So what I do here with this one is I click this this thing, and then I see what number is displayed when I'm like my character is running there, and then I want to remember that number and click again when that number pops up the next time. So let's do this right now. Alright, there's a 4 when I run, so when it is 4 you click again and you skip the thing. Then you have it like you made the thing and deliver it on the conveyor belt here. And for the machine in the north here, which is this little icon, the homogeneous, this one you actually want to react to either to the sound or to like the little sparkle that appears here. So you want to like put the thing in it and then wait a little bit until you hear the sound or the sparkle. Then you click again. You have to be really quick with this one. Like the next tick you already have to click. I feel like it would be nice if this one had like the tick after that still like a little buff, not as big, but if you are too late you just like punish yourself and then it's kind of annoying. And then for the last one, this one is pretty straightforward. You just use it up and then just spam click 5 times or 6 times and then it is done. That's all there is to that one, and then you deliver it. That is pretty much all there is to the minigame. Like the basic strategy. You just want to like make the... yeah, keep just running back and forth and making more of these. But what I will say is you should always try to prioritize the one that has the most amount of red ingredients in it. So in this case, when I see Mehmet Might Mix, which is triple blue, like we have that one twice, and then this one has a green one and 2 red, so you always want to prioritize the double red if possible, because these gave more XP and you need way more in the rewards from these. So again, just use it up. I saw number 3 and then click again on number 3 to skip it and use it on the conveyor belt. And sometimes there can also be a herb that spawns in one of the corners. I also have a plugin set up for that it actually notifies me when that herb actually spawns. I'm using the plugin Chat Notifications, and in there you can just type in like the sentence that appears in the chat. I just have the word matured put in the highlighted words and then tick the box notify on highlight. So you can yeah, get an alert when one of the herbs spawn, because you do have to be quick because they disappear very quickly again after that. And what you can do with the herb is you can add it to one of your potions before you use it on one of the 3 machines. And then you get double XP and double points. And you want to always use it on the Liplac Liquor here, because this one gives the most XP because it is a triple like red one. So if you can make this one, use it on this one, and otherwise just use it on the one where you like need the most amount of points off, or like the pretty much just like your highest possible thing you can make, but still like should be this one if your Herblore level is high enough. Alright, and here at the end I'll put a little showcase from Cavo. He's a very talented high-level Ironman skiller. He's actually getting almost 75k an hour here at this minigame, so if you put in some effort, you can definitely get a little bit higher than like the 20k that most people are like reporting that they are getting. And it just takes a little practice to like get really good at this, to like know which ones you like which colors you need to like mix and stuff. And Cavo used 3,380 red, 2,630 blue and 1,614 green paste. This hour, you kind of just want to like prioritize red and, I don't know, kind of avoid green, because green is usually the one that is like the least amount of reward needed for the rewards. And it also kind of results in like somewhat the best XP rates. Green is actually better XP than blue, but you don't really need green. And I think this minigame is perfectly balanced right now. Like you can actually process a decent amount of herbs, and if you like do it efficiently. And the only thing that I would like to see maybe changed is to make the reward shop like a little yeah, a little cheaper, so you can get some of the rewards a little bit faster, because it kind of reminds me of Tide Farm. Like, the minigame itself isn't that good to do like Herblore training for most people, similar to how farming is just like better if you do like tree runs and stuff. But you do have some nice rewards that you get from Tide Farm. Like, people don't go for Tide Farm really for like the XP. It's still like, it adds up the XP from there, don't get me wrong, but it's mainly like you do that grind for like, I don't know, like 5-6 hours or something. You have the full outfit, the seed box and the herb sack. Maybe even like the auto wheat and that kind of stuff. It makes just like the core skill just a lot nicer. And that is pretty much what all minigames, in my opinion, should do. Like, they should enhance the core skill and not actually make an alternative training method that kills the core skill. And yeah, this Herblore minigame does that perfectly. The balance is like perfect for this one right now. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned a lot from this guide and are able to like do it yourself, the minigame now. But I will say, like, maybe don't buy everything yet from the shop if you do have the points, because I have a feeling that there might be some changes to like prices and that kind of stuff. So do it at your own risk. But actually, I just saw that Cavo used the herb after he processed it. So you can... Okay, I thought you needed to do it before, but you can just do it after you have already processed it on the machine before you put it on the conveyor belt. But alright, that's good to know. But yeah, take care guys, enjoy the minigame, and make sure to play with the music on, because the soundtrack is like 11 out of 10 at this minigame. But yeah, I'll stop yapping. See you guys later.